Hi viewers, it's me here, Rubie's Life in Oregon. So today I will show you what I cooked last night. Look at over here. Ta-da! I cooked some peanuts. I went to the store yesterday and I cooked some peanuts, and then I put a lot of garlic that came from my garden. So today guys, I'm going to show you what I'm using in my garden as a fertilizer. I have non-organic and organic, and what kind of spray I'm using for aphids, white flies, and any insect that's annoying in the garden. So and also I have a new addition for my garden. So I went to the nursery yesterday, and I decided to get that one plant that I really think that is good addition for my garden this year. So, and also I'm going to show you my mini or small greenhouse. So we're gonna have a greenhouse tour. Let's go and check it out.
And here's where I stored my rainwater, precious rainwater. I don't have enough storage for rainwater, but it's enough for me, for my plants, especially for my indoor plants, because I have just a few indoor plants.
And here's my greenhouse. Welcome to my greenhouse. So it has two zipper in both sides. You can put it down in the night time, and then on the daytime you can just roll it and put it up so the air circulation will easily get in. So this is my greenhouse. So it has 8 shelving with 2 extension. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8 with 2 extension, one here and one here. So my husband custom built this for me because the original case of this greenhouse is so flimsy that all my plant just fall into the ground. So that's why he decided to build this for me. And these are all my plants that's still in my greenhouse. So we have additional here. We have pak choy or pichay, and this is where I put all my tools, so it's easy for me to find them. And I don't know why the pan is here. Okay, that's the greenhouse. So I have this greenhouse now for 4 years, but we already changed the liner. Is that what you called the liner, or the outside cover of the greenhouse? That's that. And this is what I'm using for my garden. Okay, let's start over here. This one right here, I'm using this for my vegetables. Just follow the direction every time you use fertilizer. Excuse me. And this one is really good also for eggplant. Just always follow the direction. This one for my vegetable also. And this one right here are all for my flower. This one is good for indoor plant if you have indoor. This good for more blooms on your garden. For flower. Water soluble fertilizer for my flower. And you can use this also if you're not if it is okay for you. You can use it for non-organic fertilizer for your vegetables. Always follow the direction. As you notice, this one has different NPK, higher, lower, and in the middle. This one is higher N, P, and this is the K. At yan yung explanation ng NPK. Kaya iba-iba or different numbers that you can see here. So that's for that. And in this area right here, these are all my spray and the traps that I use for aphids and fungus gnats and any flying insect in my greenhouse. So this one first. This is my first choice that I like. And the second choice is this one, but this one is good only for indoor, like house, not in the greenhouse, because greenhouse it can be so humid and warm inside, so this will dry so quick compared to this one. This will dry fast compared to this one. This one lasts a little bit longer in my greenhouse and they don't dry fast. And this is the spray that I'm using for my plants. And this one is for my plant as well. It's for my flower. And I have slug bait. These two, this one, especially this one right here, I'm using for my vegetable. And you can check online the more information about diatomaceous earth, so you can get more idea on what kind of stuff is this one. And it let's check in the back. It can be used for vegetable as well. Just always follow the direction if you're using any kind of fertilizer or insecticide or whatever you prefer to use in your garden. And I really like this kind. And this is all my stuff that I'm using in my garden. These are not sponsored or whatsoever. This is for more blooms on your flower. And if you're decided to be non-organic for your vegetable, this is really good also. It gives more blooms and more fruits or vegetable to grow in your plants. And this one right here, you just mix this in the soil as well, on the top of the soil. So it's a slow release fertilizer. So whenever you water your plants, there is some um, minerals or whatever vitamins that goes to your plant's roots. And then this one is a water soluble for my flowering plants. And I use this one every 10 days of watering your garden. So when you use this 10 days, like if you water your plants today and you mix it with this, just follow the instruction or the direction, and then you wait for another 10 days and then you use this fertilizer again. But then if the weather is very hot, you need to water your garden or your plants or flower, but don't put this fertilizer every day, only every 10 days. That's what in my garden, that's what I do. And here's the addition in our garden. It's a chili pepper. They call it a Thai chili. There it is. It's not focusing. Okay. Focus. Okay. There you go. There you go. I like spicy, so got this one. But the colors change, like purple, green, and then when they're ripened, they turn into red. At ito na yung garlic natin na harvest. Ito yung hindi pa malinis. This is what it looks like when it's not clean yet. This one is totally dry, so you can just go ahead and cut it. And this is the one that is already clean. I already used some of the garlic, and some of it I already share to my neighbors.
I just do like to clean it with my hands. I don't usually wash my garlic after I harvest them.